Hey everybody, Joe here to bring you another video on The Walking Dead Season 8 Wrath, the Season 8 finale. Now this is going to contain spoilers, so if you don't want to know what's going to happen or what's going to happen in Season 9, please turn back, don't watch the video, and let's jump right into it. The question is, the first thing is, did Rick do the right thing? Now, everything that went on with Negan and Rick, the war has already ended. But did Rick do the right thing by slicing his throat? Now, Carl said that he wanted Rick to make peace with Negan, so that way they can all work together. Now, in some cases, Carl had mentioned, that, some of them may not, give up, and all that. And he wanted Rick to make peace with Negan. Now, the thing is, with what happened, at the end of the finale, with Rick fighting with Negan and slicing his throat and watching him bleed out, cut him with a piece of glass, Well, Negan had mentioned something on that Carl didn't know a damn thing. What did he mean by that? Personally, I don't know. But Rick sliced his neck, and that's where Negan had come up with a quote with, "Carl don't know a thing." And before that, he said, "Look at what you did." And then, with that quote, Carl didn't know a thing. So, now, since Rick had turned around and seen all the saviors, Laura went up to Maggie and she said that it's done. It's all done. They give up. They surrender. Which is cool. And everything that Rick had said was very, very interesting. And ever since that happened and that went down with the fight, him slicing Negan's neck, he said that with all the saviors, along with Maggie, Daryl, Michonne, all of them, and mentioning that death is on its way, and that our death is coming, and it's coming for us. Now, this is going to contain some spoilers from the comic book and to the TV series. When he said that, there was a fence. Okay, there was a fence there, and there was some, sticks there that actually looked like pikes, but it was an offense. Now, in the comics, there was a fence, and that's where the Whispers had put all the decapitated heads. Now, on that part where the guns went off, you could see the fence behind them. Is that foreshadowing the Whispers? And, which I do believe it is coming to Season 9, that the Whispers are already near. They're already there. And when he looked back, he's seen a whole field filled with walkers. Now, in some of the theories that I did see on YouTube, there was one where they were saying that herd, that huge, monstrous herd, could have been led by one of the Whispers, which was Beta. Now, that was basically in the comics that, yes, the walkers were following Beta and, the rest of the Whispers and all that. Well, with that huge herd, that's a sign of the Whispers being there and getting close. And You know, so yeah. And now with Dwight going back to the house that him and Sherry used to live, it said honeymoon. Under it was a infinity sign. That is a sign of Alpha, of the leader of the Whispers. Now, I will get back to that part in a minute, but here's an interesting thing. When Rick said, "My mercy prevails over my wrath." Now let's talk about that for a minute. There are some things that were an Easter egg that, that actually had come to my, to my mind because I seen in the titles of the episodes. The first episode was called Mercy. Now, and going from the very first episode of season 8, the title was called Mercy. Now the season finale was called Wrath. That all came together for me. And that came together when Rick said, "My mercy will prevail over my wrath." Now, I know I had a video before this that, that when he meant that, it was, for Carl and, and there's other things too. I can't remember what the other one was, but it's in my video that I have on there. And, going towards the end of the finale, Maggie says that Rick made a mistake. Rick made a mistake with keeping Negan alive. Now the question is, again, did Rick make the right choice? Did he do the right thing? Maggie was saying at the end that they want to rebuild, the hilltop. They want to get that all built up. But when it comes time, they're gonna wait until the time comes. And then Maggie was saying that she's gonna show him. Well, coming from that, Daryl came out of the dark and he said, "Yes, we will show him." Now, with that, is that when they say that they're going to show him, are they talking about Rick or are they talking about Negan? Now, she also said that Michonne also made the mistake. It wasn't only Rick, but she said that Rick made a mistake along with Michonne. Why was that? Well, the reason why that is because Rick kept Negan alive. Now, there is a story behind that, too, that Carl wanted him to make peace. He doesn't want no more killing. Rick slit his neck, and that's why this is based on the title of Did Rick Do the Right Thing? Did he follow by what Carl asked of him? And now it comes all down that the war is done. The war is done. Negan is in, in this place, and I think it was Hilltop. Not Hilltop. I'm sorry. And they got him in a bed. Now Rick says that they're not going to kill him. They're not going to hurt him. But he's gonna rot in a cell for the rest of his life, so that they can make him see that he was wrong. Wrong for killing Abraham, wrong for killing Glenn. Now, there was no purpose of that at all. Glenn didn't have to die the way he did. Abraham didn't have to die the way he did. But they're going to prove Negan wrong. I do. Another part of me agrees with what Rick did, but also with that, it is because he wanted to fulfill Carl's wishes. He didn't kill Negan, so he decided to keep him alive. He decided to keep him alive, and he took him in And now they're going to put him in a cell. In a cell with just by himself. And they're going to make him see that he is wrong. He is wrong for what he does, and he is wrong for what he is doing. Killing people. Now, I give a lot of credit to Jeffrey Dean Morgan. He's an amazing actor, and he does really well with Negan. He's awesome. He's amazing. Andrew Lincoln and Lauren Cohan, and all of those actors, they're amazing. They're good actors. The way that they portray their characters, it's awesome. They do a wonderful job. Well, now it just comes down as, what is Maggie gonna do? What is Jesus gonna do? What's Daryl gonna do? Are they gonna go against Rick and Michonne? Are they gonna is there gonna be some kind of civil war between them? Will there be a civil war between Daryl and Rick? Now that he is siding with Maggie, will Daryl go against Rick? That's what we have to find out in season 9. But I will mention this, that the Whispers are near. The Whispers are coming. They're already there with that big old swarm, that herd of walkers. That's coming from the Whispers. The fence that you seen behind when the guns went off and just backlashed on the Saviors and Negan, and the fence. That explains that is foreshadowing Rosita and Ezekiel's death by the Whispers. Now, with that infinite sign, which is a sign of Alpha, could Sherry be and become Alpha? We don't know. So hopefully we will find out, and hopefully we will find out if Daryl runs into Sherry or, Dwight. That's another thing, Dwight, but that will be another video when we talk about Dwight. So if you guys like what you've seen and what you heard, please smash that like button and please subscribe. It would really help my channel out, and spread the word around, and have your friends check out my channel, subscribe, and leave your comments down in the comment section. Tell me what you think about this whole theory and what it goes on for season 9, and what you think about the whole Rick and Daryl and Maggie and Jesus thing and Michonne. So let me know what you guys think, and leave it down in the comment section, and we will see you in the next video. Peace, stay awesome always, and keep rocking.